So in case everyone haven't see the public Notion page for agenda, feel free to click that link. And seems like I didn't see any volunteer that can help drop notes. So I might have to do it yourself. But if anyone are free to help, please just start typing in that Notion page. I assume everyone can edit there. So I'll first go through several updates about LikeCoin since the last call. I would say it was a very efficient month for governance last month. So thank you for everyone's participation. And for everyone who missed or didn't see the update from last month, I will quickly go through. So we have passed two proposals in January. One is about the inflation rate, which is from 2% to a dynamic inflation rate from 7 to 20%. And the second one is Proposal 8. The minimum deposit of proposals has now decreased, which can allow individual stakeholders to raise proposal in the future, which we already passed a similar proposal in Proposal 4. So once the UI is ready, individuals in the future can raise proposal with a lower barrier of deposit. So that was the two main proposals that was passed last month. And the second thing is big news for Cosmos. Stargate released its update in late January, and we have been actively reviewing and following the news from Cosmos Stargate. However, I think just a couple of days ago, there will be a postponement on the release of Cosmos Stargate. So Chong is following very tightly and also checking on the latest version of the Cosmos SDK node. The expected upgrade for the next LikeCoin chain will follow the Cosmos Stargate upgrade. If there are no delay for Stargate, hopefully we will have the testnet for the next LikeCoin chain in March. And with that upgrade, we'll have the ISCN module released as well with that testnet. So that's something very exciting for everybody, especially for validators who need to help contribute with the upgrade too. I think Chong will then release a validator node to everyone. Yes.
Live Wing couldn't hear. Maybe we want to confirm with Live Wing. Yeah.
How about everybody else? Okay, so maybe Live we need to reconnect. Okay, maybe someone can help Live Wing if let him know. Okay. Let me try to wait for a couple minutes. Maybe any questions for now, like about the timeline of Stargate, or anyone also participate in Cosmos would like to comment about the chain upgrade or even Stargate? Okay, LiveWin is here. Can you hear us? Actually hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. Yeah, we were. I was just giving an update on Cosmos Stargate upgrade. I'm sure you have read our update, so you didn't miss anything. And lastly, as also probably one of the most important thing recently, just last week we have detected several attackers attempt, especially for LikeCoin users, about their wallet security. So I would like to remind everyone to review your security setup for LikeCoin app, as well as might be related to your Google emails or other social media login as well. So please maybe take a few minutes to review your account security setup. Make sure you have 2FA on. If you don't know how to do that, we have a Chinese and as well as we have an English version of how to turn on 2FA for LikeCoin. So please read it and maybe take just a couple minutes to review it. So far, the problem is solved right now, but we do see potential risk in the future as well. When LikeCoin is going bigger, this will be an ongoing thing and a great reminder for everyone to check their security login. So basically, that's the three things that from the team, and I will pass the mic to either Okats or Nicholas. They would like to talk about commission rate concern. If you would like to speak in, I think in Mandarin, that's fine too. We can quickly translate for you. Nicholas.
Hello, it's Nicholas speaking.
Yeah, I can hear you. Perfect.
Okay, you can hear. Okay. Because after the proposal 7, the inflation rate was raised a lot. So I think the most important concern is that it is more significant for the delegators that if the commission rate we set a lower commission rate, they will have a great difference in the earnings. So I see for some of the validators, if they change the commission rates to a very low rate, it will affect that many of the people they may change the the delegation LikeCoin to a single validator. So I think maybe we should discuss with the major validators that to set a better maybe we can confirm 20% or 30% which rate it is most comfortable for them, and maybe we can have most of the validators to set at the same rate or maybe within the range. I think it's better for us to manage the for all the like coins and the validators.
Okay. Is there any early discussion? I think I saw some conversations been going, but not like really concrete on what was the do we have any basic conclusion of 20% or 30%? Can you give us an update on that, or what was your
Uh,
opinion on that too?
Actually, I think we didn't have final conclusion
Conclusion yet?
yet. So
Okay.
so we just I think I just raised it again in this meeting to see if the other validators they have any uh, 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 any of the concern about the profit commission rate.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Let me see who's here. I think Michael is here. Guangwen is here. Kyle is also here. Do you guys would like to share a little bit on the commission rate? Okay. Chong, can you do you know if what is the recommended commission rate for Cosmos, or is there any basic sum of rule that we should consider before raising that?
They have actually at the beginning of the Cosmos Hub, the inflation is around 7%, I guess, and then most quite a lot of validators have actually set their commission rates to 0% in order to have more delegators on them. And then some of the communities considered that it could be harmful because 0% commission rate would not cover the cost of robust network, the architecture cost, technical cost. So competition on lower and lower commission rates would lead to risky architecture on the cutting the cost of the hardware. So they have raised a signaling proposal that they should not have 0% commission rate, but I don't know if I'm not aware of if they have any recommendation on the commission rate. I think they are more on the Cosmos Hub. They are more or less still a free market.
Is there a commission rate is the commission rate could hard limit by code? Guanwen questions.
Currently, no.
So it is set up by individuals. It could only be a recommended commission rate, but not hard enforcement by coding.
Yes, but since I'm working on chain upgrade, if you have any idea on, say, for example, you think that we should have a hard limit on, say, the commission rate should never lower than a certain parameter, which could be changed, or you want to add some functionality like that, then maybe I think I can do so in the next chain upgrade. But I think it's on the validators discussion.
Can I speak?
Yes.
I don't recommend that. I mean, even if Chong can implement some features to limit the range of the commission, it's still not possible because, for example, an exchange can do it on their layer. You dedicate on the exchange interface, not on our interface, and then they dedicate as one single entity. So it will limit some validators, but not all of them. So it's pretty tricky. It's we can do it on the chains layer, but there are many forms of workarounds.
Okay. Maybe I'll also share some info from LikeCoin. So in supplement with Chong's comment, currently Cosmos does have 0% validator. So I think they don't really have a hard code or restriction on 0% commission rate for their validators. And apparently that 0% validator is the fourth biggest validator. So on the chain level, I don't think Cosmos Hub actually have that as well. So it can be a reference for us on this topic. I saw someone just joined. I think it's from the from Phobos team, perhaps. Okay, I don't see her anymore. Oh, Carolyn. Caroline is with Phobos, right? So yeah, for any new joiner, we're talking about the commission rate concern. I think that's we can carry on with that basic knowledge on that, and we can carry that discussion to Discord. And then Guangwen also have and then move to the next agenda. I don't think from commission rate, I don't think we have any conclusion right now, but definitely we can kick off the discussion on Discord. And then the next agenda is about raising the community pool taxes from 2% or to a really high level. I'm not sure if Guanwen can speak now, but if you would like to, please feel free to share your thought. You may speak in Mandarin. Hello, maybe he is not available right now, or if LikeCoin would like to talk about. I think I saw some discussion about the community pool tax.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, Guang is here.
Okay. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me.
Yes, I
Yes,
can.
Hi.
hear you.
Okay. So I propose this agenda is basically from we have passed the proposal 7 and the inflation rate is is now 7% to 20% and but from we migrate from ERC20 and the community pool has only I'm not sure is uh 200 is 200,000 sorry 我可以说中文吗？这样
可以，你可以说中文，然后我们
OK 好的，
会帮你翻译，
就是
没问题的。
OK，就是我们在提案期通过之后，现在的通胀已经来到一个挺高的地步，但是社区里面的一些储备 community pool 其实还是在一个非常低的 level，所以我提出这个 agenda 的意图是想从我们现在的通胀里面去去去扣除一些，就是社区通胀税的概念，去扣除一些税来让整个 community pool 变得更多，然后这样的话可以包括验证人或者一些其他的普通的参与者也可以去申请这样的资金，然后去帮助 LikeCoin 去发展。对，这个是我主要的意图。so 我不确定有没有其他的印证人或者其他的朋友想发表一些看法。OK。
聪可以分享一下现在sorry I should do a quick recap. I'm not sure if any English speaker here, but because we're recording, so Guanwen just shared his thought about the community pool tax after, since we have already passed the inflation rate range in the past proposal. So he have a concern about the pool tax, if we should raise to a higher level, which was remain unchanged since we moved from ERC20 to Cosmos. So that was his question. And for the community pool purpose, that can allow validators to raise proposal to use those funds for any development on the chain level. So would like to see if anyone have any comments or sharing on that. My first question is, Chong, what is the current? I think Cosmos is also doing a 2%. If
Yeah,
I didn't
2%.
update it.
Yes, 2%. 2% of minted tokens, which means that, say, the inflation rate is 7% and the supply is 1 billion, then it would be 1 billion times 7% times 2%, which is about 1.4 million.
But we need to that
Hello?
or
Sorry,
yes.
the signal is not quite good. The network is not quite good. Can you repeat?
So that pool is based on the minted tokens.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any thing we should know based on the relation of raising community pool percentage and the inflation rate? Is there a relationship on that, or is that percentage or safe net we should consider?
I'm not sure. I'm not quite aware of the discussion for that on the Cosmos community. It seems not much discussion on the Cosmos community. It seems that the Cosmos community thinks that 2% is quite normal, or no significant problem on that. So I think it's quite independent to the inflation, since it is 2% rate means 2% of total minted tokens. So the inflation rate affects the total minted tokens, but it will always be 2% of total minted tokens. So they are quite independent.
Okay, I saw Guangwen share a bit of math in the chat. Can you explain a bit what you mean for that? 你这个
OK，是这样，如果我们现在将那个 community pool tax，设置到20%，依照我们现在的总量来看，我们因为现在的通胀的最低限制是7%，所以可以从通胀中获取的，就是通胀中被转移到 community pool 的那个。
Sorry, but I think there is a missing zero in the
I'm not sure
calculation.
Okay. You might want to correct it. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, I think Chongbo will share a better. I think it's missing a zero in the last. Yeah, but and Nicholas also shared. I think he cannot speak now. Agreed to raise the pool tax. And better to raise the percentage by phases. Maybe first try from 2% to 8% in the first phase. Maybe I would like to also have raise the questions about what's the use of community pool, because we also mentioned about there is a recited pool for ecosystem development. Currently is yet to decide by the community how the community would like to use or leverage these resources. To do so, I think the next step can be raising a signaling proposal about the use of ecosystem pool. Just my question is, if these two pools serve the same purpose, seems like we don't have to adjust the pool tax on the chain level in this early phase of LikeCoin chain. I'm not sure if you guys agree, but seems like the LikeCoin chain is still early on establishing the stability and also attracting more validators coming in. So I'm not sure if we move that percentage on the chain level, if that would be ideal. That's my first question. And the second question is maybe second initiative is if ecosystem pools serve the same purpose, then perhaps that can be a signaling proposal to raise to help the community grow for like a development grant. I see there are several validators discuss that in the community chat. Is there any response to my questions? I'm not sure if that's my interpretation. I'm not sure if that's correct. But basically, they are serving the same purpose, right?
Okay. I think there is something needed to discuss, and I think we need to increase the validator limits from now is 25, and I don't know if we could discuss this in this meeting, and
sorry, I don't get it. 所以你意思是 25? Sorry, I lost you. 25% of.
I mean，我是说我们现在有25个验证人的限制，然后，我觉得应该要提高到更多，对。
所以是另外一个agenda 对吧？
对。
Okay. Raising. Okay. 所以 community pool, so we'll pause aside on the community pool side. Seems like we don't have any basic conclusion yet, but I think can consider proposing for the ecosystem pool signaling proposal if that's the case, and we'll share again on the wallet address. I mean wallet details in the chat room. Okay, Keen have raised the hand.
Yeah, just quick feedback. It's kind of true. I think that the existing ecosystem development pool can kind of serve the purpose of community pool, with the exception that it's finite. It is the token we have. That's all we have. While the community pool is dynamic, it grows with the community. So in a way, it can be community pool can be supplementary, but we have to understand that it's finite and we have to spend it very carefully. While the community pool, we can calculate based on the future. And I think Fu Kaho in the chat explain it very clearly. It actually means a larger part of the reward that's generated by the delegation flow into the community pool. So instead of 2%, say one said it could probably be 20%, and then like Chris said, it's probably can be 8%. While we are not sure about the uh, the idea of other validators.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for the clarification. Keen.
Okay.
And Chong also add that community pool cannot be delegated, and it will also hurt by the inflation. So I think in summary, the difference between community pool, it's dynamic versus ecosystem pool, it's fixed amount, and community pool cannot be delegated, but ecosystem pool can be delegated by maybe a signaling proposals by the community. So that will be the major two differentiation, I think, to kick off this decision-making process about the community pool. I think we can think about it and then see which one is more party to raise the next proposal. And since we have 4 minutes left, Nick Guangwen just mentioned he would like to seek communication with various community member here about raising the validated fee from 25 to a more open number. I'm not sure if there are exact amount that you think, or
Okay. Can I speak? Yeah. I think that I think that to increase the validator limits from 25 to 100, and I'm not sure if the others validator have some idea on it. I think we can discuss in Discord, and I could propose this proposal.
what will happen? My question is, what will happen when the seats don't feel that's okay, right? That isn't. Let's say if we raise from 100 and our active validators are maybe only half full, will that be?
No, that is okay, because initially when we raised it to say current level 25, we only have I guess 7 or 10 validators, so it's okay if the seats are not full. The seats are not full currently also.
Okay. I think that this one might be driven by the motivation of why opening up more. Maybe we want to expand to recruit more validators, and right now the seats are not enough. I think that would be a good reason to open up. I'm not sure, but I will include this in the meeting note, and let's see if anyone would like to jump in that discussion. But Guangwen seems happy to help raise this proposal.
Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah,
we
okay.
can have this basic knowledge, and then we can have next proposal raised by Guangwen about the validated seats. So Edmund also would like to spend the last couple minutes about ecosystem pool delegation. So I would pass it to Edmund.
Yes, I would like to discuss about the issue whether we can have the community consent to delegate the LikeCoin in the ecosystem development pool. If we don't delegate the fund, it will be diluted by the high inflation rate and seems not to be a wise arrangement. Also, the delegation can help to secure the network too. So um, uh, the pool now is used mainly for rewarding creators. And original amount is 200 million, and the current balance is around 178 million now. So we will need to decide the way we delegate, how we delegate it, and my preliminary suggestion is to even delegate to all validators, but with a certain balance. We won't delegate all or 178 million, but we will just delegate a certain percentage of it so that we can have a liquidity. We can use the fund in a more flexible way. So if we do it, we will raise a signaling proposal and state the details of the way to delegate the fund. That's it. And see what's the advice of other parties.
So I have shared the address book of LikeCoin, so that the validators can take a look and have a basic understanding on the distribution. Right now, the private key of the pools, like such as migration pool and community pool, ecosystem development pool, are held by myself. So I can technically I can control how to use the money, but not with legitimacy. So I'm happy to dedicate those to the various validators, but I need a signal from the community. Like Edmund said, the signal can be very simple, such as delegate the fund that's not in use evenly to all the validators. I just need a signal before I can do that. A clear signal instead of delegate to some good validator or delegate to some weak validator, which is not clear. I just need it clear, and then I can do that when the proposal is passed. And as I mentioned, technically speaking, I'm holding the key. Even including this point, there can be proposals to give a guideline on how to manage, because I don't really want to hold the key. It's a lot of responsibility, and if there's a better way to handle instead of having me hold the private key, I'm happy to give it out. I just want to make a note in this meeting.
So maybe I will do a quick summary on what's the priority right now. Seems like the next proposal priority will be the ecosystem development pool delegation. maybe one of the validator can help raise a signaling proposal, so that then the ecosystem pool can be delegated maybe equally to all validators. I think details can be further discussed. Okay, Keen raised the hand.
Yeah, I just one word. Other than the ecosystem development pool, I think we can also delegate the migration pool, because the migration pool is for the ERC20 holders to migrate, because we've no idea how long would it take for them to migrate, so we can delegate it first, and when they do migrate, we will undelegate. That's 120 million. That's quite a lot. I mean, we can use it for the time being.
Okay, so that will be perhaps the next first priority for proposal. We'll see any validators would like to help drive this effort, so we can have a further discussion on Discord after this. Okay, Guanwan raised his hand. Okay, perfect. Thanks. So glad to have you to help out. So I think we can continue the details to confirm details on Discord, but we have the basic consensus about that. And then we can circle back on validator seats. Several people respond in the chat just now. Liquid said seems like validator might not have the urgency to increase right now, unless there are many potential validators are coming. So that's one of the response. So I think that's had a low priority. And then thirdly, on the community pool, seems like we don't have any idea yet. As well as Hub is also doing a 2%. I think that will be another discussion. So we can leave that discussion later and focus on the ecosystem development pool and migration pool delegation details. So perhaps that's the conclusion for this community meeting. So 7 minutes past the meeting time. So thanks for everyone. Happy New Year. I will see each other again in March. Thanks for joining and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.